Hi, I'm Dave, an Army veteran, and this is my service dog Grunt, and welcome to Cooking with a Veteran. Alright, welcome back to another episode of Cooking with a Veteran. I'm your host, Dave Rogers, and today we're going to be making a spicy pork dish. It's something that I originally learned in Korea when I was stationed there in the early 90s. I experienced it again in Japan and also in China. All the countries kind of like to make this dish. It's really similar within the three countries. And you know, it's a really, if you like spicy food, if you like pork, it's a really great dish. So let's get started. Like I said, this is a simple dish to prepare. I of course have my pork belly. I have some oyster sauce, some fish sauce. I have some sesame oil. I have my garlic, my ginger, my shallots, my dried red peppers, and then I have this. It's a red pepper oil kind of mixture with some peanuts and a little bit of parsnip in there, and this is going to be my base for my sauce right here. So I'm going to take my pork belly and I'm going to slice it up, and some of it has bone in it, so I'm going to get the bone out. Okay. And I'm actually going to save this bone for later. I'm going to use that to make one of my broths. And then I'm going to slice the pork belly very thin. Now that my pork belly is all cut up, I'm going to add some sea salt. I'm going to mix it together. And I'm going to put this in the refrigerator for 20 minutes. So now that the pork is chilling, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to prepare my ginger, my garlic, my shallots, and my red peppers. And I want to cut these not too small, but small enough so that they're not overpowering in a single bite. Now normally you would cook something like this in a wok. You know, I love using my ceramic pan. I'm not going to use a lot of oil, so I'm going to put in my sesame oil. And the reason I'm not going to use a lot of oil for this dish is I have other sauces I'm going to use, but also the fat in the pork belly will create more of a sauce for me also. So I got my oil in. I'm going to go ahead, get that going. I'm going to add in my peppers, my garlic, my ginger, my shallot, and of course, as always, I'm going to cook this up until it's just a little translucent. Now that I've got my onion and garlic going, I'm going to go ahead at this time and I'm going to add in my pork belly. And what I want to do, again, is I just want to cook it, not all the way through, but I want to cook it most of the way through because it is going to cook longer with the sauces. Now that my meat is cooked about halfway through, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to add some red wine. You know me, I love cooking with wine. I'm going to add in my oyster sauce, my fish sauce, and my red pepper mix. And I'm going to go ahead and mix this together thoroughly. Now that it's all mixed together, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to turn it to a medium. I'm going to cover this and I'm going to let that cook for about 20 minutes. And while my pork is cooking, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to take a cup of rice, 2 1/4 of water. I'm going to bring that to a boil. As you can see, the water's come to a boil. I'm going to mix it up a little bit. I'm going to turn it to low, cover, and let simmer for 20 minutes. Alright, and so our meal is complete. The rice is cooked. The pork is cooked nicely through. and we have a little bit of kimchi on the side. And this is a rice bowl kind of meal, which I really like. Once again, I wish you could smell the food. It smells amazing. The pork is nice and tender. The rice is cooked beautifully. A great meal. Until next time, hoorah! I hope that you enjoy joining us for Cooking with a Veteran. If you like our episodes, make sure that you subscribe below and you follow us for further episodes. If there's something that you'd like to see me cook, make sure that you send me an email or a message. Until next time, hoorah!